Jackson Springs Natural Premium Spring Water. The best tasting water in the world.
First time you taste it, the first word I would think of would be clean. You don't really know what water is supposed to taste like until you try Jackson Springs. It's phenomenal. It's fresh, it's thirst quenching, it's satisfying. You don't get that from regular water.
It's so good. I'm like in love with it.
My name is Chris Garrick, and I'm the president of Jackson Springs Natural Premium Spring Water. Many people feel that water is water. They're all the same and there isn't any difference. What I'm going to show you today is that there is a big difference, not only in the taste of the water that we offer, but also the benefits that our water has for your body. Most waters out there today are basically city tap water that has been processed or filtered by reverse osmosis or steam distillation to make the water look better, taste better, smell better, be safer, remove all the chemicals and the additives. But unfortunately, the water has been also stripped of all the minerals and takes on an acidic pH. If you do some research, there's two things you don't want to have happen in your body: being demineralized and acidic. Jackson Springs is an alternative. We are a natural premium spring water product, and our water comes from a protected company-owned source in the Sandilands Provincial Forest down by Buffalo Point. This area that is remote is 2.5 hours away from Winnipeg. We're in the center of 3 of the largest provincial forests. It's high, it's isolated. There's no agriculture, there's no industry, there's very little population in the area. And the truth is, kind of a scary fact, but our water represents less than 1% of the world's water supply that you could drink right from the source without getting sick. To ensure that the water is safe, we tanker the water back 36,000 liters at a time with our very own stainless steel tanker. And actually, we're running that tanker 3 times a week right now, so you can be assured that if you got water today, it was likely bottled yesterday or the day before. All of our water that you'll notice in our Take a Tour video goes through a natural process after being lab tested. We have our own lab, and we have the water independently tested by ALS Laboratories. All of the water goes through a natural process using ozone and UV, which does not structurally change the water in any way, shape, or form, but if there was any bacteria, it would be eliminated. All of our containers are newer. All of our containers are properly inspected, properly sterilized, using natural solutions provided to us by Ecolab. And basically, it doesn't make sense to buy our water or anybody else's if it doesn't go into a clean and sanitary jug. So that's what you can expect at Jackson Springs. Let's talk about the water that's inside our container. All of our water in this jug is not only natural, it is likely the best tasting water you've ever experienced. Our water recently won first place in the world at an international competition, defeating 30 entries from around the globe as the best tasting water in the world.
You drink water from the tap, drink water from any source, and you either have a metallic-y taste or just an odd taste. I don't really know how to describe it, but when you get your first swig of Jackson Springs water, there's none of that. It's clean. It's really clean.
You can just tell there's a certain taste to Jackson Springs water. Like, it's just so refreshing and tasty, and I just love it.
The first time I tried it was like, I didn't even think it was water. I thought it was like a drink. I thought it was like a different type of drink, but it was water. And like, what is this? They said, it's water. And I was like, really? And they said, yeah. And I was really surprised.
I grew up in a small town, well water, and water was not very good. So when I tried Jackson Springs water, it was like night and day. I actually started to like the taste of water. I never liked it before. And I used to be a bodybuilder as well, so I had to drink lots of protein shakes and Jackson Springs water just made the protein shakes taste so much better. Being a new mom, coffee is definitely the staple of my diet, and ever since switching to Jackson Springs water, oh my goodness, coffee tastes 100% better.
When you experience our water, not only will you experience a great taste, and you'll want to drink more of it, and it satisfies the thirst, but what people need to know is most waters are stripped of the minerals. Our water contains the minerals. The World Health Organization recommends a water with a moderate mineral profile. Moderate is 250 parts per million of total mineral content. Anything over 250 now becomes a mineral water. Our water is on the cusp of being a mineral water, yet it's sodium-free and it's fluoride-free and has 4 times more calcium and 5 times more magnesium than any bottled water in North America. If you read what the experts have to say, if you drink a demineralized product, you will demineralize the body. So for the ladies out there that are taking calcium and magnesium supplements to make their bones strong, the truth is, if you're drinking a demineralized water, you're flushing it all away. I'm not saying that our water will give all the minerals that your body needs, but it certainly won't take away what you've got and complement your diet and your supplements that you're already taking in. Jackson Springs not only has a moderate mineral profile, has all the minerals, it's sodium-free, it's fluoride-free, but also has an alkaline pH. Do you or anyone else you know of suffer from heartburn or acid reflux? And does it seem to happen after you've had a glass of water? It may be because the water that you're drinking is acidic. And typically processed waters have an acidic pH value, usually in the 5.5 to early 6 figure, whereas our water has an alkaline pH of 8.1. And there's 2 things that you want to have happen in your body. You do want to have minerals, and you do want to have an alkaline pH.
We live in a rural community, so our water source is well water. You don't know what's in it. And being a mother, especially a new mother, you want nothing but the best for your children. So he doesn't get anything but Jackson Springs with his formula, with his cereal, with his food. He drinks tons of water every day, and it all comes from Jackson Springs.
Another reason why we love Jackson Springs water is because we can use the water to make his formula, and he does so well on it. We like to have good, clean water for him so that he doesn't spit up and get constipated, and he's actually been really good.
I drink a great deal of water every day because of my high protein diet, and it's part of it's essential to drink more water when you're consuming more protein, and I just find it very easy to drink more water from the cooler from Jackson Springs.
We invite you to try Jackson Springs. It's the best water you've likely ever tasted. It is a water that you can pick up 6 days a week.
We will get that out to you tomorrow.
Or we deliver 6 days a week for your convenience on a call today, deliver tomorrow basis. We are a family-run business, and we grow consistently each and every year because people love our product. We invite you to try it. You will not be disappointed.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Excellent.
Good. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
The very first time I tried it, it was so good. I forced my mom to buy it.
If I was going to try to convince a friend or a family member to try Jackson Springs water, the first thing I would do is actually just give them some. There's no explanation needed after that.
Bring it in and try it and give it an honest evaluation. And I suspect, like myself, after you've gone through a jug or 2 jugs, you can't explain what it is. It's not something that's easily defined, but it's just something that you acquire a taste, and there's something there. It's something that makes you, it satisfies you differently than drinking just tap water.
First time I tried it, I was hooked. It's really easy to love something that's just so pure.
It's much better than the Brita or the tap water. It's just so clean and tasty, and you'd love it the first time you try it.
This water tastes way different than tap water, because tap water, it has taste, and that's not normal. Really good water is Jackson Springs spring water. It's the best.
Jackson Springs Natural Premium Spring Water. The best tasting water in the world. To order water and other products or to inquire about distribution opportunities, call 204-889-2837 or email info@jacksonspringswater.com.